if you're a Canadian football fan, you don't need me to tell you what weekend it is, but it is Grey Cup weekend, and the Montreal Alouettes will take on the Saskatchewan Roughriders in the 112th Grey Cup on Sunday at Winnipeg's Princess Auto Stadium. Joining us now live to give us the inside scoop is the co-host of Huddle Up on TSN's Bar Down, Luca Celebre. Good morning, Luca.
Good morning.
Now, I know you're joining us live in Winnipeg. There's a slight delay, but we're going to roll with it. I know the CFL on TSN has Grey Cup weekend covered from beginning to end. What can viewers expect?
Well, viewers can expect an amazing game, first and foremost, between these two teams. But I think, and maybe it's a little biased, but we've got the best panel in the world, hosted by Kate with Milt Davis and Enoch and Paul Lapalisse. They do an amazing job. We've got James Duthie, Zach Caleros, Luke Wilson on the panel. So a lot of amazing football minds talking about this game, a great game, and we're also going to be live streaming the game on TikTok for viewers to watch. So it's an alternate way to watch the broadcast socially, which is really, really fun. We've been doing it all season long, so excited for this game in the weekend.
Yeah. You personally, what are you most looking forward to?
I'm most looking forward to the quarterback matchup. I think it's a very fun one. You've got Trevor Harris, who has been to the Grey Cup a couple of times, but has never won one as a starter. So this is kind of maybe his last chance to do that. And then on the other side, Davis Alexander for Montreal has never lost a game. And he's the kind of youngster coming up, and he's very brash and confident. And it's a very contrasting styles between these two quarterbacks. So I think that matchup in particular and the legacy that both of them can kind of carve for themselves with a win is very exciting, and I'm looking forward to watching that.
I have heard tell that the defense on both teams are very strong. What kind of football are we going to see in this game?
Yes, Saskatchewan in particular has one of the best defenses in the CFL, led by head coach Corey Mace. They play how he played when he was playing in the CFL. It's a lot of effort. They give 100% every play, and they tackle hard. It's a very physical defense. On the Montreal side of things, though, that unit has probably been underrated for most of the season. They're consistent. They have had the same defensive coordinator for a while, the same one that was here when they won the Grey Cup a couple of years ago in Noel Thorpe. The pieces are very similar. Marc-Antoine Duquois leading the way back there at safety. So I think you're going to see both defenses probably establish themselves early. And if we saw it last week in the West and East final, the offense has kind of got going a little slower. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's a defensive battle early on.
Interesting. We'd never ask you to play favorites, but are you willing to wager a pick for who you think might win?
I've thought about it all week long. I think I'm going with Saskatchewan. I just think that their defense is so strong. And with Davis Alexander's health being a bit of a question mark with his hamstring injury, I just think that their defensive line is so good. The pressure that they can put on quarterbacks is so strong that I'm rolling with them and the veteran experience of Trevor Harris to maybe be able to figure out a slower start a little quicker than Davis Alexander might and not get frustrated if it is a slow start for them on offense.
Well, you said that the coaches are really strong for both teams, so I'm sure that the Alouettes coach has been paying attention to the tape. They'll be ready for that defense. So this is why we love live sports, because anything can happen.
Absolutely.
Quickly, for the rest of us who love the peripheral elements of a good professional game, what about the music?
Yeah, the music's exciting. We've got Our Lady Peace doing the kickoff show, and then halftime show is Machine Gun Kelly. I think that anyone that's a fan of kind of rock and rap, he combines the best of both worlds. I'm a big fan of his, so I'm very excited for it, and he's performed at other sporting events before, so I think he is a performer through and through. He's going to have a lot of great music and put on a great show for Winnipeg and the rest of kind of the world watching.
Well, Luca Celebre, you are an MVP for getting up so early and bringing us this live update. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
And we will put a link on our website to the TSN coverage. You will be all over it this weekend.